Now then YouTube, I am the Toff Man and welcome to a pack spotlight once more, this time on Pathfinder, which was made by the PhoenixTeam, which includes Gideon Seymour and a lot of other people that you can find in a link in the description below. Also in the description below is the link to the forum page where you can find particular information on the pack, Pathfinder, and everything that you need to know will be in the description below, as per usual. So what is Pathfinder? And why am I looking at it? Why am I doing a pack spotlight? You remember my last pack spotlight was on a pack called Regrowth, and that has since become quite a popular pack. It's been very well received, and it's been a brilliant pack to play. And so other people have agreed with me on that one. Pathfinder is a different pack entirely. It still uses Agricraft. Again, I love Agricraft, but the way that Pathfinder does things is very unique. Users may or may not be familiar with a mod called RF Tools. Now, RF Tools will actually allow you, it's kind of like Mistcraft in a way. It will allow you to create your own dimensions. However, this is more of a technical kind of version of Mistcraft, of which you will actually find out, because I am going to be doing a playthrough of Pathfinder on my channel with myself, Belgabor, and Finvara, the people we've been doing the Clouds of Darkness with. That is coming up very soon on this channel. What is Pathfinder, and why have we decided to go and play it? Well, I'm going to show you that, guys, once I load up a game. Now, the first thing you will notice, guys, when you go to create a new world, it's not like every other pack that's out there, and you can just go ahead and create a new world and it'll all load up and then you can do what you want. No, it is a tailored world, much like what Regrowth was, to a degree. I mean, you could load up a world and all you would get is Wasteland. This will always be the same start every single time that you load this up, using a mod called Lockdown, I think it is. Now, you start with about 4 quest books and 16 apples. You will notice that you're on this little ship. Now, this little ship is called USS Pathfinder, and this is your start. This is all you have around you. That's literally it. There you go. That is literally it. So, what can you do from here? Well, of course, it's a HQM pack. You have got a quest book that you can go through. You can read this if you so wish. I will go ahead and read this right now for you guys. Some voyages last forever. Some voyages are lost in the sands of time. Some voyages are destroyed when the fabric of reality tears. But other voyages, those voyages go down in history, forever remembered. From the moment the console pings for the first time, to when the first grain of sand from an artificial world is touched by human hands, to when the vast expanses of space-time open up for the user to experience for the first time, these are the voyages that will be remembered. These are the voyages of those aboard the USS Pathfinder and its ethereal quest to understand how our universe thinks and breathes. These are your voyages. It's up to you to make sure that they are never lost. That's right. Pathfinder made by the PhoenixTeam. And it says 27 quests. I'm pretty sure there might be some hidden ones in here as well, because you can go into some of these. Intrepid, for example, and there's nothing there. Voyager is where you start. And you can run, I'm not going to go through these quests, of course, because I want you guys to download the pack and check them out. But you can run through these quests one at a time, and these will allow you to basically get the handle of RF Tools. Everything in this pack revolves around RF Tools and its dimensional building capabilities. Everything you do, any world that you create, will have a purpose to creating it in the first place. All your ores, all your resources, everything can be found in the dimensions that you build. It's also centered highly around food. Agricraft and the mod, what was it called now? I think it's Spice of Life, go hand in hand here. You can see if I hover over this, diminishing returns start after eating any food 6 more times. Yes, that mod is in here. And I also think as well, and don't quote me on this, but I also think some of these foods have had their values changed for the amount of food, amount of hunger that they actually give you. Also in this pack, highly featured is a mod called Fluxed Crystals. I believe it's called Fluxed Crystals. I'm pretty sure it is. And Fluxed Crystals are basically like your magical crops from your Regrowth, for example. Fluxed Crystals are these things right here. Let me actually get rid of that. These things. You can get these seeds here, manganese, platinum seed, all these seeds here you can get. Now, these are obviously, you don't do them through magical crops, you don't do them through AgriCraft, but you do them from seed infusers. You can get universal seeds, which are these things here, and you put them in a seed infuser with, well, these temporal seeds with 32 temporal ingots. The Clockwork Phase mod, man, is a brilliant mod. I mean, visually, it looks great, and I really can't wait. I can't wait to get into that Clockwork Phase mod. So that is basically how you can grow your particular ores. Glowstone, ender seeds, all this kind of good stuff. They are tier 1 seeds. I think you can get tier 2, but I'm not quite sure. I've never really played with flux crystals, and I haven't played single player through this pack enough to be able to understand how flux crystals work. There is also Project E in here as well. Where is it? There it is. Project E is also inside here as well. And that is basically what this mod pack is centered around. RF tools with your dimensional building, fluxed crystals for your ore growing and stuff like that, so you don't have to go mining every 2 seconds, and your Project E, so you can get things easily enough later on down the line. I would think that end game, when you get to the Project E sort of stuff, I don't know if any of the recipes have been changed. I highly think that they would be. Where is the Philosopher's Stone? There it is. Oh, maybe not. It's actually normal. Let me just double check, actually. Matter transmitter. Yeah. So the scripts are loaded properly. Once you get into Project E, I'm not quite sure on what the use of the fluxed crystals would be. And that's always something that really has kind of... If you include equivalent exchange, does it hold back from the pack? I haven't played this pack long enough to be able to make an informed choice on that and to tell you guys whether or not that will actually kind of balk the end game. Here's to, fingers crossed that that's not going to happen, but you never know. You never know what this is unless you've played it through and figured that out for yourself. But guys, you can find it now. It's been out on the launcher for a few days. You can find it. Myself, Belgabor and Finvara will be doing a multiplayer of this pack starting, well, we're starting recording actually tomorrow, but that will come out, our first episode will come out on the Tuesday. It all depends on how much we enjoy it, how much we start and get loads recorded, whether or not we can get loads recorded at the time. We may even end up doing it 2 times a week. It really all depends on how much we can get done in one night. It usually starts off pretty quick, and we do a lot of stuff on camera, but then as you go through it, you start doing more and more stuff off camera, the boring, the tedium, all that kind of stuff that you would get in a pack. We do that off camera, and then our playing time seems to be cut down quite a lot, and our recording time seems to be cut down quite a lot, so that it ends up as like 1 episode a week. Anyway, I digress. This is a pack spotlight. I really do hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. The Phoenix team are known now for creating really, really good mod packs, really highly customized mod packs as well. This is a HQM pack, don't forget, so you will have your quest book to go through. And I have no idea where the future of this pack is going, whether or not the 1.0.0 release is a full release, and that is it. That's a finished pack. It's done. You can run through the quest book as much as you like, and you will get to the end, and you will complete the pack, and that's how it's done. I don't know if there's going to be anything added on into the future or not, but I would highly suggest you guys check this out. It's a very, very good mod pack. And one thing you will also note, guys, you've only got these. You can't actually put anything in your inventory. Don't worry, later on in the pack, there is something that will allow you to open up these inventory spaces, but it just makes you think that little bit more. It just makes you think that little bit more. And of course, don't forget you've got your AgriCraft stuff in there. A little tip for you guys. If you're running through the quest book, through these quests here, you get to a point where you actually need to travel to the other world. I highly suggest that you take a Sterling generator that's in this chest. I highly suggest that you take that with you. You can, of course, craft it if you want, but You need redstone and iron to do that. I would highly suggest that you take this with you. That is all I'm going to say. That is all the tips that I'm going to give you. But go and check this pack out, guys. The links to everything is going to be in the description below. And look out on my channel over the next coming days for the start of the Pathfinder Let's Play multiplayer with myself, Belgabor, and Finvara. So, until next time, guys, if you've got any comments or suggestions or anything like that, in the comment section below, go ahead and do that. And also leave a like as well. If you can, it would be amazing. And until next time, I've been the Top, and as always, stay safe.